Mr. President, come with me, sir. We have confirmation. The ground battle, it's begun. If you turn your head here to the view screen, you can see the current developments as they are occurring. At 0800 hours local time, the 97th and 98th Heavy Support Groups made landfall under the command of Prefectus Castrorum Bertram Arazo. They landed here, here and here. Following their landing, the 4th Army Group, consisting of the 89th to 92nd Army Battalions, landed to support the Mechanized Advanced. What of orbital support, Commander? We have coordinated, sir, with the Admiralty, and they have confirmed their ships will be able to provide support in the initial engagements located along the border. But they have warned that they will not be able to keep up a sustained bombardment on the enemy positions for fear of their ships getting overheated and having too many maintenance issues to keep up. Very well, Commander. Thank you for keeping me informed. I trust you will know what to do. Keep me apprised of any further developments. Hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Aurora C# Let's Play series, New Horizons. It's been quite a while since the last episode, but we're going to go right back into it. If you remember from the last episode, episode 25, we were preparing for the ground invasion of Struve 2398B2, as is located in the system of Struve 2398. It's on the binary star near this very spooky rift. And after the combat, and after losing a Deliverance class vessel and destroying their ships in orbit, and also losing the obviously the Osiris, we had begun to land troops and prepare for an invasion. Unfortunately, we were not successful in the first wave, and so we had decided to wait until we can get more forces to the system to begin our invasion. Our first Confederation Defense Fleet, built up of multiple destroyers in squadrons, moved to the system to secure it. There are approximately, I'm estimating, 15,000 tons of enemy forces on the planet's surface, and they are dug in and ready to go. We have troop transports currently carrying multiple infantry battalions, as well as troop transports on their way, which are carrying heavy support groups with our new fancy dangled tanks. Now, a flaw that I have recognized is that our units won't supply themselves because of a bug. So we're going to need to create a HQ that's going to be able to look after all of our stuff under one thing. So what I'm going to call this is I'm going to design this, and we're going to create a static headquarters, and we're going to say that this will be 100,000 tons of capacity, and we're going to call this Army Headquarters. And the year is currently 2163, so it will be given 2163 flag. You'll be set to avoid combat, and you will be created. We will then formulate a new template, which will be called Army HQ, and it will contain all of our headquarters units. So I'm going to just assign the Army Headquarters. Where is it? Company Headquarters, Army Headquarters, Division Headquarters, Battalion Headquarters, 2163, is it actually in yet? Oh yes, we'll have to design it, my bad. We will have to research, go into ground, and we're going to need, I'm going to just go over to some of these laboratories, and I want, where is it? The Army Headquarters right there we go. Okay, very good. Now, the question is are we going to wait for the other heavy support groups? Because we have 2 more left on the planet. No more are training at this time, but we may need them to support us. We have these 2, the 100th and 99th, containing 500 tanks, 150 self-propelled artillery weapons, logistics teams, and brigade headquarters, of course. They range at 25,000 tons. Our infantry battalions are also ready. They have their support companies and their infantry companies, but these are much worse units. We're talking 2110. So these are really only going to be for supporting our overall actions and not going to be for anything else. So we can't really rely on them. So I think we're going to have to wait until we can get further support groups up to provide assistance, because otherwise I'm not sure we'll be able to successfully do it. So we're going to have to wait. Anyway, let's actually start getting into some increments. It's a lot to go over, but yeah, let's get going. We're going to do 5-day increments. First Federation Defense Fleet is above. I'm going to bombard the enemy once we are preparing the invasion. A bit like D-Day, we're going to bombard them a day or two prior, just to soften them up before we throw our navy at the issue. We completed commercial magazine, very good. One thing that I do also want to do is we're going to be designing a collier, and I want to get some Seawist. Now, Seawist isn't that good, but it does give the capability for commercial ships to have some kind of defense. And while I usually say don't build Seawist, for colliers, stuff that's carrying a lot of missiles, I kind of want it. Okay, CSS Antelope has completed it overall. Another thing as well is I'm going to cancel this order and I'm going to put an order in for automated mines, 300 of them. This is because we want to begin mining Tau Ceti A2, which we have already begun mining, and we are now producing 900 gallicite, and that's being stockpiled. We don't have a mass driver here yet. I'm also going to get a governor for this because really that's what's the problem. We have no gallicite, and that means that we can't build the ships we want to build. So I'm going to try and find a governor here. Let's have a look. Administrator. I want a civilian administrator. I want them to be good at mining bonuses. Who are you? You're governor of Dana. Yeah, you're not important. I'm going to move you to Tau Ceti A2. Assign. Tau Ceti A2 is the one we want. Yes. So that'll provide her 35% mining bonus, which is a mass. I mean, look at that. It went from 900 to 1.2 thousand being produced. And so we're now going to really get a lot of that. So this is our current stockpile right now, 457 gallicite. I need to get a mass driver over here as soon as I can. The question is do we have one actually being sent? Our civilian economy is a little bit stretched. We're going to move a mass driver. Do we have a mass driver available? Yes, we do. Do I have a freighter available? Yes, I do. What kind of freighters are you? Rigel classes. Okay. You'll do. We'll tell you to grab 2 mass drivers. So you can carry 2, so we'll grab 2 mass drivers. We'll auto route that directly to Tau Ceti. And we will go over here and we're just going to unload them on the moon, and then we'll move them once they get over there. That will take you 53 days, so that should be fine. The distance actually isn't that far. It's only about 5 billion kilometers to get from New Solaris to Tau Ceti, so that is definitely something we'll want to do. Another place that we're mining our gallicite from is going to be where is it? Not here. Though we do need to get some stuff moved over from here. It's Diligence. Diligence has quite a bit of gallicite available, and so we're going to want to, and all of these resources, uranium, neutronium, corbamite, boronite, things that we're going to really want. And so I'm going to have these freighters, which is just a Barossa class. I'm going to have this one begin transportation of minerals from not Virtue, I want Diligence. Yes, Diligence. And you're going to load all minerals, auto route straight back to Alpha Centauri, unload all minerals, and then refuel accordingly, and then cycle those moves. Once we can really sort our calisexual out, we can start mass producing what we need to mass produce, and then we can really start doing what we need to do. So let's just increment a few more times. Eclipse is completed overall. We complete research into our close-in weapon system. Let's create a new ship class. We're going to call it the Clan Ammunition Transport. That works for me. We want an ammunition transport. We're going to put in our commercial magazines. I'm looking at about 6,000. So this can hold 400 size 4 missiles. That's okay. I think probably 6,000 works. We're going to give it the new engines. The new commercial internal fusion drive engines. There we go. I think 3 engines will work. I'm going to implant the close-in weapon system into it. So we're going to put in, I think 8 of these will work, and we will give it, I'm going to give it 4 armor, just to allow it to do its job a little bit more effectively. We'll do 3 actually. We'll do 3 armor, 50,000 tons, 7,000 magazine, 1,800 kilometers a second. We'll tag that as a collier. We'll tag that as a conscript. Not sure why we're letting the conscript handle all the weapons, but it works. And we are going. Fuel's not too important, because we're gonna have this ship move around with. Actually, we do want some sensors and stuff. So yeah, let's remove a magazine. I'm going to add in some basic sensors and some basic, where is it? Basic. We're going to add in a, what is this? No, I don't want the active, that one active. No, I want the electromagnetic sensor. Everything's looking good for that. I also want to add in more fuel. I think 60 billion kilometers is plenty of fuel for what we're going to be needing, and so we're going to define that as that. So that will be the Clan Ammunition Transport. We have the close-in weapon system. We have everything we need, and so we can make construction. I've also armored it because, realistically, if it's get hit, I want it to be able to survive at least a shot or 2. So there we go, ammunition transport, and we're just going to call this the CSS Clan. And I'm going to put in an order for this as soon as we need to. The thing is, we don't really need missiles yet, just because we don't really have our cruisers available. What we're going to do though is just refit a few ships, slow refits. So from Vanguards to Vanguard class Bs, we're going to refit the Matchless. There we go. Okay. And yeah, okay. What is the status of our transport? Okay, trope transports are on the way. Many of our ships are completing their overhauls. We're going to put all research right now into mining production. I want as much of that as possible to get out of our current crisis. The Kumir has successfully completed orders and is now orbiting Struve 2398B1. This is for refueling our Confederation defense fleet, so we will order them to refuel from stationary tankers and then move back to B2. There we go. There are heavy support groups being moved up, and everything is on the way. Quite the distance here from where we need to be. So the number 3, Terra number 3 finished, I think. Refuel from Colony. You are not carrying anything anymore. We're actually going to have you stop. I want you to sit on B1, which is where we have all of our forces. We completed research into Army headquarters. Good. And now I want to look at, let's have a look. Yeah, we want to create the Army HQ, which will have the Army headquarters. We are going to add in 2 of these. Then we're going to add in supply trucks. So this is the M502 supply truck. This is, they're both the same thing pretty much. This one's just better though. We're going to add in 25 of those. And 12,500. Let's actually edit that. We're going to edit that to 50. and we're going to order construction of that. So let's begin construction. I want an army HQ, please. Create task. That'll be done by the end of the year. I also want 3 more heavy support groups. Oh, that's a mistake. 3 more heavy support groups. Those will be done in 2 years. We need to assign our research labs. We're going to assign those again to glorious mining production, just so that we can get that done as quickly as possible, and hopefully we'll be able to sort out our Galasite issues. Diplomatic contact is going well. Freighter Group 5 has completed orders. I believe that was the freighter group who wanted to deliver the mass drivers. Yes, it was. Okay, Freighter Group 5. Let's have you go over here. Load a single mass driver, maximum items 1. Unload said mass driver onto Tower 38-2, please. And they have done that. So now we are going to have them begin to send all of their stuff to the second moon. And with that, we're going to send Freighter Group back to Proxima Centauri. Oh, not Proxima, Alpha Centauri, my bad. And begin refueling immediately. And transports are here. Terra 3 has completed orders. We're waiting on Tower 1 to unload their forces. Okay, we completed orders. I'm going to have... How long will this take you to get back? Because I would like to go and pick up the other forces. 119 days. Okay. 119 days. So that'll take you, what? 240 days to go back and forth to pick up... to pick up what we need. Oh, that's a significant investment of time. And the infantry battalions we have deployed on this planet, where are the infantry battalions? Struve 298. Okay, they are actually some decent forces. My bad. I thought they were the old ones. No, these are the garrison ones. I was looking at the wrong planet. So we can actually do something with this. 4 battalions of infantry, that is 40,000 tons, and then we have 2 of these, which is 25,000 tons. So yeah, we're gonna begin the invasion, I think. I'm not sure how this will go. I'm not too familiar with ground combat. This is gonna be a learning experience for me and you guys, but I do think that this will be important. So we're going to load the heavy support groups. They're going to unload on B2, so unload all ground units. We're going to have number 1, which is orbiting 298. You are going to load infantry battalions, and you're going to begin unloading them onto this planet. Unload all ground units, and that'll take you 3.1 hours. So here we go. We're going to soften up. This will take a little bit, so yeah, this is going to take a little bit. This will take 4 days total. So what we're going to do is we're going to soften up the enemy a little bit. Now, I don't want to waste our maintenance too much, but we are going to ship combat. We're going to bomb them with some weapons. So I'm going to have my Valiant classes begin opening fire on them, which was the ship that broke down. Deliverance. Okay, that's fine. Ship bombardment. Fire. Open fire all. Open fire. And open fire. And open fire. So we're going to have our Valiances just open up on them. So we impacted. No ground units hit. No ground units hit. We're not hitting anything. Damage per hit, ground unit, energy weapon impacts. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hold fire. It looks like our bombardment is ineffective at best, so we're gonna just cease fire the fleets. Cease fire, please. I would like you to cease fire. No. Cease fire. God, I haven't done this in a while. Give me a second. Open fire, ceasefire. Yeah, these ceasefire. That's a bug. That is a display bug. There we go. There we go. Everything's ceasefire. Okay. So we're just gonna wait now. So we're gonna wait a day. As they load all the troops up and then begin, they're gonna begin unloading them. So, here we go. Troops are unloading, boys and girls. Get ready for ready for the onslaught that is about to happen. I'm gonna load up the event screen in case we get hit with anything. So 1 day increments. Okay, I'm gonna do 8-hour increments now. 1 hour. Let's do. Okay, so forces have landed. Let's have a look. So we have all of our forces here. I'm going to set. Okay, I'm going to set the field position. We're going to put the infantry. We could put the infantry battalions under. They have brigade HQs, which have 25,000 ton capacity. So we can put the infantry battalions under if we want to. So I'm going to give... Oh, I can't actually there. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set field positions. And I'm going to set these guys to just be defensive. I'm going to set field position wise. We're going to be using these as support. Directly. And we'll see how this goes. So we're going to support these battalions and see how they dig in. We'll see if the aliens attack us first, or if we will have to go on the offensive. I'm going to send the transport ships home, and they will go and pick up further reinforcements. We're also going to... I'm not going to provide orbital bombardment support. I mean, I could. Actually, yeah, I think I am going to provide some orbital bombardment support. We're going to provide orbital bombardment support on this world. There we go. Okay, here we go. 3 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour. Here we go. Okay. First wave of engagement, ladies and gentlemen. Let us look at the event log. Here we go. Here we go. This is not a drill. We are up against it. So, full height, please. I would like to know. I'm not sure why it's like this, but yeah. So, the engagement went as follows. Confederation Army Troopers engage the enemy. We believe their forces are estimated at 1,500 Centurions, 89 Praetorian combat mechs, and 24 Decurion AA mechs, 6 construction vehicles, and a single Praetorian leader. We opened fired. A lot of Confederation Army Troopers over fired. We fired anti-tank rounds versus... yeah, this is exactly what we want the anti-tank groups to begin opening up on the Praetorian combat mechs. They penetrated 1 and they destroyed 2. And overall, we did okay there. We inflicted about 20 casualties. Did we shoot? Oh my god, we took massive losses. Okay, it was okay actually. So it looks like our because they're on support, that's not really doing anything. Like, where's the support groups? So we lost a supply truck, 79 troopers, 12 mortar groups. So we took significant losses there. So that tactic, that's obviously not working. Providing support. We also have orbital bombardment support, so we're going to start assigning this to these divisions. So if they get attacked, we're going to bomb them. Like this. Like this. And like this. Which is the one that was damaged? Or the one that has problems? Libby. So do not assign the Libby to one. Clear support. Clear support. No, I don't want you to... I don't want you to help. I'm just gonna detach the lobby then. There we go. Detach the lobby, and that should solve that issue for us. Okay. We're going to transfer this to clear support. We're gonna do field position. We're gonna put this straight into frontline defense and frontline defense. They seem to be coming towards us, so I'm not too concerned about this. And we're gonna just detach all of our infantry battalions to fight on their own. We have plenty of troopers still left, so we should be able to tank. The main thing is they have a lot of HP for low tonnage costs, but we're gonna now get in our support groups. Move, assign, OBS, support. No, there we go. It puts them under. I don't know why it's putting them under that. Ah, that is really annoying. Clear support, clear support, clear support, clear support, clear support. No, no, I understand. Oh God, Steve, help me, help me, help me, God. Clear support. No, that just defaults this back to this view. Clear hierarchy. Clear hierarchy. Clear hierarchy. Clear hierarchy, please. There we go. These are all supporting these. Heavy support groups are on their own. Yeah, okay. Okay. One more. See how it goes. So, my God. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. So the armor strength was calculated like that. So last increment, we estimate 700. We keep estimating apparently wrong numbers. We estimate that there are more Praetorians now. So Confederation Army Troopers opened fire. Machine guns, mortar groups, medium tanks opened fire as well. And finally, all of our destroyers opened fire. Didn't score any real hits though. Overall summary, the Curians, our anti-tank groups, did penetrate, but were having some issues. The Confederation soldiers fired a lot, but only destroyed 11 Centurions. Self-propelled artillery guns opened fire and killed a lot of Centurions. We also destroyed a lot there with our heavy machine gun groups. They did a lot, which was really nice. Attack report, we destroyed 45 Centurions. Casualties inflicted, 45 Centurions, 3 Praetorian combat mechs, 2 Decurions. We lost in return. We actually didn't suffer that many losses. We lost 3 tanks in exchange for that. That actually went very well. Okay. I don't think I'm going to obviously support though. I mean, how did the maintenance situation? Did we get maintenance for that? No, we didn't get a single failure from what I can tell, so we're just going to keep up the bombardment support. Okay, now we're starting to have maintenance problems. So let's have a look again. Okay, apparently we have some errors here for this. So our ships opened up, infantry battalions opened up, mortar groups. Question, how is our supply looking? So infantry battalions, you have supply trucks within you. You are staying supplied. Infantry battalions are keeping their supply. So are our big boy battalions over here. Okay, everything is looking good. We're also gaining fortification levels, so the longer this goes, the better for us. So, let us read how the combat is going. So, we opened fire. What is the summary? We also opened fire with this. We managed to kill a few. We killed a construction vehicle. We bombed them a lot. Attack reports for anti-tank groups. We destroyed some. I'm not sure. Our Centurions are shooting at Centurions. Well, anti-tanks are shooting at Centurions, which we don't want. We don't want them shooting at Praetorians. Praetorians are like the big, I guess, combat mechs. Yeah, they're the big combat mechs, as I said, but they're the big walkers. Nasty things. If you think of Necrons, that's essentially what we're fighting. We fired our self-propelled artillery guns. They got 10 kills. Very nice. Army troopers got only 9 kills. Mortar groups opened fire. We scored hits, but we didn't penetrate the armor with them. Medium tanks opened fire. We penetrated one of the Praetorian combat mechs, but didn't destroy it. We destroyed 15 Centurions. So that went pretty well for us overall. We destroyed 45 Centurions. As long as we can get through the Centurions, we should be able to do pretty well. So we inflicted a total of 46 casualties on the Centurions. Their armor is strong. We lost 3 Wolfhounds, so they seem to be only targeting the tanks. They don't seem to be targeting the infantry. The estimates are just completely all over the place. Okay. 6,800 tons is what we're estimating their ground force strength at. Let's have a look. So, let me have a look. Okay, which increment? Oh god, I can't tell. The last increment. Here we go. So, again, opened fire. Our ships opened fire. We managed to actually destroy a few. The Vanguard destroyed a few with Gorse. Attack report. We opened fire. We're destroying quite a few actually here. Overall, we destroyed 5 Praetorians. 37 Centurions fell. We destroyed 1. And we also destroyed a few more Centurions. With our orbital reports indicate that we destroyed 3 Centurions. We did penetrate the Praetorian leader. Very interesting. And so we inflicted 46 casualties. We lost 2 Wolfhounds. This is actually going pretty well, considering as long as supply keeps up, casualty-wise, we have inflicted vastly more on them than they have on us. So this is actually turning out significantly well. Okay. Another 8-hour increment. Combat is in 8 hours, if you think you guys didn't know. Ground combat. Lost summary. We lost 2 self-propelled artillery guns. We inflicted 46 casualties on the Centurions. We killed 3 Praetorian combat mechs. We are actually hitting their leader. Last increment. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, fire again. Okay, now we're starting to suffer some casualties. So we killed 27 Centurions, but we took significant casualties on Confederation Army Group. Okay, now that they're focusing on that, we're going to switch up our tactics, and we are going to order our support groups to engage the enemy. So, frontline attack. Yes, I don't want fortification for these guys right now. We're gonna go for full frontline attack with these. Our infantry battalions can soak the damage, and we're gonna attack with our main forces. So let's have a look. Increment. Vanguard suffered some issues, and we have attacked. Attack reports indicate. How is the situation going? Heavy support groups on the front line managed to destroy a few. We're losing significant amounts of army troopers. Okay, increment again. Let's see. We lose some infantry. We killed 46 Centurions, 5 Praetorians, 3 Decurions, and a construction vehicle. So we are currently trading with the enemy. Did we manage to get any breakthroughs? No, we did not. We did not manage to get any breakthroughs. Okay, increment again. Okay, we lost more infantry, so we are taking casualties, but we enacted considerable losses on the enemy to begin with. Supply is still looking good. We still have good supply. We are starting to lose some supply on our wolfhounds, on some of our units, but overall, casualty-wise, we are doing pretty well. If we have a look at this, we must have killed a few hundred Centurions at this point. Infantry battalion strength. This battalion is getting pretty ripped up significantly, but we are holding our own, and we are now on the offensive with our mechanical units or our armor. Okay, we lost 2 wolfhounds on one of those. We inflicted 25 casualties. Our infantry battalion didn't inflict as many because I think they're now retargeting to focus on the wolfhounds. So that was interesting. Do we have any problems? Nope. Okay, 8 hours. 8 hour increment. Oh, was someone reassigned? No, I don't think so. We lost a tank. We killed 28 Centurions and 3 Praetorian combat mechs. So it looks like they can't really penetrate through our armor. I want to look at the hit summaries. So if we have a look at us being attacked, that's what I want to look at. Formation loss. Element versus GC summaries, yeah. Attack report. Where's the report on us being hit? I want to look at us sustaining hits. I can't see it. I really can't see it. It's very hard to read at times. But yeah, we lost a single wolfhound, and we sustain. Okay, there we go. There's where it is. Element loss summary. So we only they're only penetrating maybe 1/6 of what they're shooting at us. So that's actually ending up very, very good for us overall. Okay, here we go. We've reduced them significantly. We killed 33 Centurions now. Losses suffered. We took another big chunk of army troopers lost. They seem to now be refocusing on infantry, which they are able to penetrate and do damage to. Everything's looking good here. We do have some maintenance supply issues, but that should be fine. And we are inflicting significant casualties. So let's have a look. We lost 1 propelled artillery. We killed 25 Centurions. Our units are not really acting as best they can. Okay, we're running out of supply in some ways. We're doing okay though with our infantry battalions. Once I feel like we are able to break through, I'm going to order our infantry to begin a complete encirclement and an invasion if possible. So yeah, our wolfhounds are really just tanking like absolute madmen. Okay, here we go. I want to make sure I'm getting the right information. 31 more Centurions are dead. We are taking a few losses now though. In terms of maintenance, we're gonna call off orbital bombardment support. I think at this point, while it has helped, I don't want to lose the maintenance on this, so I'm going to clear the support for these guys. Clear support. Stop providing orbital bombardment support, please. Fleet. And so that should now basically fix that to a point where they are not able to provide that support. Okay. We lost a brigade headquarters. Okay, that's really bad. 19 Centurions for combat. We have inflicted some quite significant casualties. Have we managed to get an encirclement? No, we have not. We have not managed to get any kind of encirclement or breakthrough, which is what I really want here. Lost another one. We're killing less people, but we are killing them significantly. I'm going to order we're gonna poke. I'm gonna order the which is the healthiest? You are pretty much unscathed. You are being ordered to attack. Do I want to do that though? Like, there's the question. Do I want to do that? Because if I do that, I'm going to lose my fortification, and I want the fortification, because the fortification is going to allow us to basically just dig in here, and our enemy are not going to be able to do anything about it. Yeah, I don't think I want to be attacking with those forces. Okay. The tanks can't really get fortification anyway, so it's not really an issue. Okay. We lost a brigade headquarters. Okay, we're losing our brigade headquarters. Why are we losing brigade headquarters? Hits taken. All units in the formation have been lost. And the formation element. Okay. We still have plenty of tanks. Logistics teams are running out though. So yeah, I think we're going to be forced to stop the attack with those, but this has given time for us to dig in with our main fortification. We are running out of supply here though, and so that is an actual real problem. I think that's just because we don't have enough supply overall, and there's some bugs I think that are affecting that. We are inflicting casualties, so I'm going to field position. We're going to go back to frontline defense. We're going to pull them back, and we're going to halt the attack with these guys. Okay, 8-hour increments. We took some losses, but we inflicted losses on our enemy. Looks like we're holding fine. I think our supply is going to become a real issue though. Our enemy is down significantly in what they have. We killed 11, they killed a tank. We shot a lot at them. Estimating 332 Centurions that left. Inflicted casualties, we're taking army troopers. Significant losses across the board. I think we're doing okay. We are inflicting at 1-to-1 casualties, and we have more men, I think, than them, honestly. So I'm not too perturbed by that. We're going to increment again. We lost a few tanks. We inflicted some casualties. I think we're running out of supply, honestly, at this point. Okay, we attacked again. We lost a tank, some self-propelled artillery, but we are basically doing no damage now at this point, I think. If we have a look at the supply situation. Let's have a look. Okay, actually we're doing okay. Some of our infantry is doing okay. Some are not doing okay. We need to move some of these supply trucks around. Logistics team. We need supply for these battalions, but we don't have enough. Okay, we're gonna try and move some supply around. Yeah, I'm gonna move a supply truck. Amount pop up. I want amount. Okay, we're gonna move 3. I'm gonna move 1 to there. I'm gonna move 1 to there, and we're just gonna try and spread out the supply a little bit. Confederation Battalion, supply trucks. We're also going to move this one over here, and we're going to try and supply that. Has that fixed the supply problem? Well, I think it's giving them some supply. I'm not sure it's fixed the problem with these guys though. What's the current situation? We killed some Centurions. What do we estimate that current force as now? We estimate current force strength at 227 Centurions, 63 Praetorian combat mechs. Yeah, we're gonna probably need to dig in and wait for reinforcements, if I'm honest, or pull our troops off. Yeah, I don't know. let me know down in the comments, actually, because I think we're reaching the end of the episode. The time has really gone up here. So please don't like, comment, subscribe. Really does help out. I hope you have enjoyed. Not much progress has been made economically or industrially, but we've been engaged and engrossed in ground combat and engaging the enemies on the ground. I hope you have enjoyed. Please don't like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.